Sem frame or my punto and coson, Yanton Trene, Yanina Yan Cambo, name of my Ghana, and to me and Tumpong. Say to me and the son, I just said, be a bit me a code name. I'm a Ghana at me for and to my papa be a fra. Medica Castle, mine, Yakupo education and that. Wadum Esha Bebre. I said, Sir, a Japati and Yakupo at the May. Say, Copio baby swa. Kebi and Kessben for fro. Baby a pesamin kuminya. Any Nanchucha, and a mempenasem, and a wabada bang, and a winner yet ding, and a men and pesam yes, Nina Cajon, and a more my Ghana and to me and calling him. Now we're looking at 1 year after the presidency, and I say when His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ascended the throne as the president of the Republic of Ghana. Enra Thanksgiving service edema on my Ghana and some ahodo bebre and a PMO and yebidi eho enkomo e djumadi so His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and some ahodo edituja at appropriate time we betin nyina eho ensem ewa ha e some makonya na fe yahwe. What do you make of the Thanksgiving service and some ahodo e PMO ewa ho make a home sem. Well, message you bet me there for 0551 599 933 0551 599 933. I'm making kind messages so kakra abano. Also odie ba benya daje na yakenkan e the amount. We ese wafan kill the good morning Amata Oko of Krofrom. Asem papa amfawo ama. Asem boni de wo beba. Okay. Ovriata, the gods of this land will definitely bring him back to Ghana to dance to the music. Alright, or no, or the Abraham, no. Befi Ewa Bantama, as opinions are like no, so I won't challenge Martin Pebu because he is tilted towards the NDC. But His Excellency Kufuor stands tall among all our presidents by far because the MPP is better at governance, but they don't trumpet their achievement until they are in opposition. Okay, Befi and so the amid two jano on swatch again ever home. According to Martin Pebu, your channel say offer the fourth Republican. His Excellency Professor John Evans Atamils are the best among the lot. Also, and they know that Befi and they are braying and they are paying. We ask good morning, KOD. Please, if someone uses Galamsey to build the economy, you are praising him. Hey, Ghanaians. Are you thinking about your future to get water to drink? Because now John Mahama has made it clear to Ghanaians that he and his people or his party are so dear only to Galamsey, and that can make them build the economy. Yo, Debbie, and Namube Hunu from Edu Ewo Ejeso Edu Edase. We say this is coming from Labisti. From the quiet country. In fact, the performance of the second coming of President Mahama is incomparable. His second term as president is superb, fantastic, second to none, no size. Greetings to my wife and sister Efumwa of Bribri Mu. Okay. And also Edie Enono. Golden Boy Anas Ewo Mamponte. As a good morning, Kyorian Offer. Let me greet lawyer Baz Nuruddin and lawyer Sami Jemfi, the CEO of Gold Board, and not forgetting Kent, the National Health Insurance Director, Mamponte Kwabena East. Actually, if we're talking about the best president of Ghana in the Fourth Republic, I can tell you the best is John Dramani Mahama. The fact is that for the past 1 year, there is no increase of anything in Ghana. Here, anything like what? Every Ghanaian will be a witness, and it is true. This means that John Mahama is performing very well, so let us give him the credit. Okay, yes, our fans also are not just saying no. Wafa Kofi Apia Ewaha. Ova. Okay. Maakye.
Enia.
Na boko de.
Amiadom na so e.
Amiadom. Anaju say o de yi.
So no me saw activities bia. Say me koye na nwumre no. Nti e ba sa na ade ba chi no say. So food also.
Oye ni nyina. Anyway.
Yeah.
Se bibia bokode.
Nyamiadom.
Ode adom yen. Ode nyamiase. Nsem so ho.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cansem.
Yeah. General President 1 year anniversary Thanksgiving no.
Yes.
O say nye bra de beji ani.
There be.
Ye bra hu say e de adwuma bi aswaw.
Nti o so ye.
Yes, all you know na ye. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nti appointees no. On say I've always said say inya leader obetumi atire ni ahwe appointees ye. Na who say they are all in line. Monam ne kwan no so a. E na otimi bu man no.
Yeah.
So former president Kofo a na onkasa bebre. But ye asia otimi say is in charge.
Is in control.
On ten kasa bebre. Otimi ye reshuffle bi. Otimi ye appointment bi. What will say yes.
The hepa na.
Pardon said the ekoso nyina.
The hepa na okay. Osafu mafu
stand out.
Yes.
Bravo, some will be asked. Osafu pa dia dey say. Na information
no nim dey why or nim dey ntia wo yesa.
I say car driver no tie ni mu no. O tie kira niema ohunu.
Yes.
Enti otimi ye car dey bibi. Na why ohunu dey ntia o yesa. Enti we expect him to do that. So be boana. Also when you go na me hwamo. Also when you hwamo. Expectation the man no. Oni hwamo. Nti eno na ye hwe. So ti no asa uti e sample opinion of the general public. Ye bi Accra, ye bi Kumasi, Western region ya ade. During our news time no. Bebre na baba na baso. So economic stability no. Eno obi here. So say to aba nipa no hwe na sitrem. No matter what the campaign message out be kwa akoma no.
And I did honey, Ti or her not defending me. No, the
command can pay message the not the chiano pano. The mail cost the unique doom.
Well, not the necessary.
And you can pay message in the bed.
This one does not put food on the table.
The total did be cancel. And near my board, manager the phone to no. I'm so funny a man now. A child of Cornia tomb. This opus can be home. Sadi in ho. But almost see Antardy.
But
that's how it is. Inflation drop up here. Purchasing power no conform. So,
also, if I bring an numkum no more yading.
Say, scrum the so be back. Bolgan the overcall.
Natanga also no.
We are window shopping. A lot of people were in town. But not the other tunnel. Because you cannot any horse by 9 yet. Projects be brave. About year projects no. Na sikane back contractors and some casual and permanent workers. Then almost so tardy. Now I will tardy no. Unu say na no me kofa and nakadu. And na within 1 week sign tin you bronya eBay. Me fair do no a ebesa. Ba ko fair do enum kra ansa. So ntimi say anko fa bio. Do ka to say ya tardy that is it.
All right.
The inflation is necessary evil. Maybe I make a
next was at you.
Asati about 5.4.
Yeah.
So Ghana, a record will be in recent times in that
5.4.
5.4. The I feel the bang sub-regional.
Yeah.
Feel the bay Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, Benin, the francophones. Inflation year around that figure.
Yeah.
I feel that Ghana ya drop babedu sale num. But the entire bedu sale num say yeah inflation not imported. Was inflation no your general one near they imported. Se niema okra no boy den na niema so boy den. The once a dollar na stabilize na Bank of Ghana equal to 10.5 something. Na abuchi ni for road equal to 12 no. E general wa say page no ana satiaba. So I say Bloomberg for Ababeka say the best performing currency.
Say free second best, number first. Yeah. Okay.
So until I must say no, I did not drop what baby, but it's not say important aspect into other sectors.
Other sectors, yeah.
So the say I buy no say obey my economy ni na benefited from the drop in inflation.
Said that is why I want to see governance in Ghana. So to me, yes, I did na bonabaso pa. Me bonabaso there. But to me, yeah, Emma the other sectors no also benefited from Sa inflation na drop na am say be kind that sectors na I'll praise him very well.
I said right, you can sorry be about omo do banchi. Yeah, omo say banchi bottom. Banki tono 400 Ghana.
See 100
cry and talk. No cancer mama body bay. And ra omo so omo do bro, you come back, you hear sa video no.
Yeah.
A bro for no so chere say, by this time, give to a bro bottom no 500 cedis. Say 300 cry no. Omo no be man talk.
Scan system no more.
So can onti I say kusi
yeah
koda kotenso asembo wa because
you're
why
are they all right, but still there are some pockets of we do
yeah. So aduane come to me ba na ho akere
yeah
aduane boy is so difficult say aduane wo ho the inflation a drop go inflation basket na your food price inflation and the tribal inflation by God's grace
I drop
it say your body season mu e bro no so no omudua I say bro omudua no 2 times e wi ade no sha September October
season na won
season na be fa November no ama bro no so ho pa so now aduane no wo ho all right by any measure bia ye de esie bi na ho kire ba
yetimi ayusu
so they say no kwani na na ba ko ka se fertilizer o to na say 400 cedis a bag or so when we enter bro na enye sika next season on to me nua it means say harvest no be less the abay so ne nya atofo a say
that is where
that is the problem gara has
when I was say so how we can use our sabi hono de meeting
de yakopon de ache ye let me teach any back geography you said you mensa was use this
what God has given us now and no drew time do say o use sade no near the edge
so you say young channel your energy towards that say per se agriculture the peja no there because aduane no buso na say how perishable those food items and you know yentimi nya ho hwe dia and I say you be
that's a problem right
by yakoba yakoy newspaper no bra papa no say 200 Ghana
oh yeah baba oh yeah baba friend Sheikh Kamel Mohammed
the market no okoye no o say na yakobi na 200 Ghana timi to
anwa tomo tontos ka ho okay anyway I can't see of the one scientific herbal hospital na fi open na phones ya the one carton mu ensem e the brew over yes I say
all right it was your for said the ke aka no open na phones o se phone bi apebeje the teacher na kakra ni one scientific hospital dot animo o se ho de udura afidie no de adwuma ne ntino o ya de no city bi hunu na woto ase de ma da worma e se mo the workata no e ka no ene anopay. Yeah, the Daily Graphic and on the front page of Daily Graphic, me huno asante meura oti okrure krare ne brauma sutumfo sito bi opim so se wochia Governor of Bank of Ghana abrado your domestic krabia kese Bank of Ghana Dr. Johnson Siama on say opim so call sia posifo wi ye no ade chi enran so no oko Bank of Ghana so ye very colorful occasion na say asante ne urges BOG to ensure lower interest rates.
How they here pa
also make us say at the end say a trigger say na inflation about from dollar ejina no Bank of Ghana so reduce to policy rate no so policy rate na a base rate also Bank of Ghana bank here the omo say interest rate a tenor na bank say the omo margin I dey aka only be akudu be 14-15 na and I'm 27% so atia ma ba 17 but oko banks so oko bobo say interest si hono da so
no can't we do anything because so say ma parameters within which are can range no obetimi at the margins yes within no nti yate so about 17 years still almost the number around 25 there about no can't government do anything about it
so na make our margins no on say oko bank bia your risk management department risk management department must do mo ye nyina ne say ye discard bobo sia e say e kwan ye be fa so a e betimi enya sika no nti omne trans no ma hu say KOD e kokra ne ma beton na ono okra ne ma beton no ye man bosi a otumi tua obi nso ye manufacturing ye man bosi a entimi nyi sika ni nyina obi so ye farming kwadwuma ye man bosi a ye tra nya years kan half cry nya den ye nya nti om de sa wo risk fa wo adwuma no ho no e na kire interest rate kra ye de bosi albe ma o nti nya pe o
obi an but at least a certain range
say be kire mu ba it based on the risk factor associated with bosi e de ma wo no say wo tutua no e no mu so okay anyway mo de na say the risk no tint no ye ma interest rate no enu sei it o mo general base no ho na based on adwuma kro na de ye na risk history fa ho say wo mo adwuma sika koye we no say that no ma sa de kakra de aton ene ye one the second one ene say generally Ghana for a jebosia no do no any day intua recovery rate no is very low. Also, my kind has say research over the years actually say oh many pa 100 bosia. Emu 17 pa ya omo bonus enka o meda ne kakra bio. David.
Wo akoje obi sika na. Man meje na de.
Ananko ama meda ne ka bio. 30% na willingly omo ayeden itua. Eti omo kire say Ghana ha no umma bosia recovery rate no is very low. Eti the risk management department here say okay, ye me ni pa do say bosia. Bi e ma 1 million cedis bosia. Emu bia 600,000 yeden itime je. Eti 400,000 na aka no enye ye kada da bi I was say omo che that as interest edi gu omo yeden obetua so that they can recover their money. Yes, our bank in
the final consumer is at the receiving end.
Exactly.
The final consumer is at the receiving end. Yes.
It is a yetimi drum pempen so a Ghana for ajibosia no tua interest rate will drop.
Right.
To compare Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire, say Ghana loan repayment no Cote d'Ivoire the any was Ghana. Ghana for ye then you know so you know one interest rate cost of production operational costs no uboka so we come manufacture kwadwuma bia look at electricity ne niema boa wo
there are other way factors no so other factors no so yetimi ahwe na yetimi address ya kasa niema we nyina atubetwa
enti ono John say sia wo so wadi kan sa na open so obeko yi so empire wo bon say the 4-year term no so no na interest rate about 10%.
Yamompaye.
Open so asem no kai no onye hu adwuma man. Na so obeje bosia Ghana ha na wotua interest 25 to 30% dey. Adwuma na wo ye no. Okay. Esenka bosia no gi a be 1 2 3 no. Osenka utimi enya sika. Aka bi aka opekra onye bosia bio. Ba wo ya obewie no tua bosia ne hu nsi ho a.
This was akwaje foforo.
This was aje foforo dey start all over.
Yeah.
That's the
issue.
That's the problem we have here. It's interest rate in the Omonya Hodma because we're some region Ghana here the other was so cry. President recommits to ethical leadership, calls for unity at first year Thanksgiving service. And also Mampeni, now fear the kai obey Ghana Mampeni or say the penny 4 year or more to me I said and sour no more can who you know. And yes, oh yeah. Mampeni now ye the ope o ye chief of staff o ye minister o sorry na bia o discard to came na dia to baby na ayere so ade be ni na no inflation drops to 5.4% said the kai no neman to mo bo no de aban etimi arrest no we o mo take over no na around the 22-24%. Yeah, and I say I drop ya within 1 year to 5.4.
Yeah. TNS for 12 months consecutively. The
sustainability. Africa's youthful population can drive growth. Professor Amponsa. One also Professor Yeso Kasanra. That's a more can say Oman betum ponwa. Uhia mbrunu a omo mujamono no. So
hona hodini nyina.
Wo mo ne betimi ama Oman tumpon.
Hona hodini.
Wo mo so ne omunya adwumanye. So nipa na oye babunu no a adwuma bia odini gira na obetima aye no. Ono no ne oni adwumaye. Eti ne mpa ya obo nyina ne se obenya visa.
Na wapen be bia fa. Wakoye adwuma bo obi man so.
Na wakoye adwuma. Tibo se onya sisi yes awomra no. Na waye mre. Buni na gina ho de nyina.
No ode no aba betina.
Inti the DVLA ramps up digital vehicle registration, directs all vehicles predating 2023 to register digitally. Or say DVL for say waka register before 2023 no. Sako DVL view.
Register before 2023 no. From 2001 money
2001. 1901 as 2001.
Men can say the cars na you see ne na se phone nyina woman ko
bi ni paper so they say omo ye digitization nti kwa ye capture on near my records no near the digital platforms, so that's what they are going to do. Problem a woman is say will be our car. Oh, no, you change your phone ownership. That's where you have a problem.
Right, for the Ghanaian Times, Emfa Entwaso Mamwa. Ghanaian Times say massive push needed to stimulate domestic private investment. We Asante Hene Okupiem Bank of Ghana in Semnibia or the two Janedica Bobo Subia our Hanum say a name say betimi amma say unkra edwuma ebetimi akoswa just say yesheda ebomodin na yetimi emma sa adwumadie no ebaso amamanfo kon edop eno Asante Hene ensema wo the two dwa emra okupiem ewo Bank of Ghana womo headquarters omo sene foforo ya okokohwe ho ensem enso elha. Gridlock deepens at Kwabena interchange North Industrial Area. Anti-traffic pa ena achi ewo hono enye asem kuma kra chese ohwe eye Kwabena interchange ne so na hwe North Industrial Area se de car no abo apie so enye asem kuma eno enso ewo ha
na house de zanka wo mo ye nanka traffic ni
so say de abo apie so hwe cars no se de abo apie so hono enye asem kuma kra eno ewo hanum esem afi President Mahama renews vows to Ghanaians, promises ethical leadership at all levels eno enso yaka ho ensem enra annual because the annual ritual, annual Thanksgiving service course for the tenure of His Excellency Mahama John Dramani Mahama, and so and some the etudra say ene obehwe say pepper prayer and say obia say bio emfa kwoti kwanso emu mine emfa so na okosan edi ashag omine bo say obehwe say sanema no ebetimi akoso edikan edi eho enkomo ewo ha. Public reaction to Constitutional Day Mahama 1 year and also paper no a capture, and so I say after 1 year of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and a man for no do na can may release some surveys be a man for a year. A be man 8, a be man 7, a be man 4.5. But the lowest I saw was 4.5. I should tell you, said you know, I say most of that sampling some regions, you know, or more bonabaso for that wonderful display of His Excellency the first year of His second coming, no, and no some paper no so akabi edi abay.
All right, yeah, for the Chronicle, Kurakata and Twaso Chronicle, so say Dombo family speaks. We don't support Brian. Tabaumia is our candidate. Assembly. Said the Brian Champo a call na every two just say SD Dombo. No say MPP, almost say Dankwa Buzia Dombo tradition. No say Dombo na horn about me free no. I'm so support Brian and Dombo families of there. Yeah. As a power of you, as a power of you,
that's right.
Yet, dear, Dr. Baumia, on the Dumbo. Yeah,
what I say,
me back, me bought the same, but we want to know. I say, yet, dear, Dr. Baumia, and a candidate. I'll be the NPP in 2028. Sir, as you don't go off CB. Genio,
or Tencho baby.
What for CB no quite Mike, no sort of bright. And I central focus so say,
Dombo Fuina.
Dombo Fuina. The Asiano, or say, as these Dombo's nephew declare support for Brian. Into where dear. Hey, or no,
come into the moon.
I was told you because he would be issue disclaimer. So we dey me imagine party position. It when I on only position. As you don't go for CB was on the other branch. But the Busian there, say Dr. Baumia. Primpag Glomec condemns assault on class media journalists. So trading affairs were born on newspaper printers association. Womonso Abekasa said Debbie and why you in office? Mahama House economic stabilization. When it is a fake Ghana Messica sem not top broom. See the we better concourse. Or minor is about to take off.
You have the dispatch and twaso. Now, dispatch say your mediation skills compel me to describe you as the King Solomon of our time. IGP to Asante Hene. We wamra Asante Hene pay historic visit ekopiem ewo the police headquarters and or the friends say IGP edia tuja say kwan wo fa so a sabium say basabasa esia obomode na otimisiesia no and nam so a enei make catch say ye ba ya time ya na se ebre mu a ye ka King Solomon a wo ena yede emam we agipin samro kan no bi ena ayedel dispatch edi aba. Ghana's political scene in 2025, a year of reforms and reflection. And also our hanum say and the daily dispatch edi aba say ohwe say the na yamanyosem etie ewo afie twam no na ohwe enjensa kraye and say ye trust ne yasan abu nkonko ahwe ye kira eno eyensem ne bia daily dispatch enso edi aba. We say there will be no more IMF bailout for Ghana. This will be the last time President Mahama and also Nano Enomampeni Tuga say nye free as you say Kim yen could be and not said maybe obesi piles
you'll not be in power forever.
Obesi piles so hard my young could be winty Omampeni and the aka and no ya can say kind of rata hey at the end sing across still yanko we are saying that yada ambulance mu deche ena yedi aircrop eno ewo paper nanim afei edoji tamaklo oko MP on na penimpa ono ewo ho see in NDC's politics if you miss the timing you are gone. History has shown that from 1992 I say eba amanyosemu ewo the National Democratic Congress mu a eyabre ene bre so ohwere wo bre a
it's not only in NDC.
Baby, politics. That's how it is.
That church the word Chronos and Kairos. Kairos a appointed time. Ebra ya sato say BBC. So until you a politician, now you be a say political career no, you take your opportunity be no jaya. Masa e pa ho a no. Tina flag bearers no ombe bia ya no say that time we dey ma bia no atiesim ti that no pa ho a bedu baby wo fro ye chobo ekura obi anya dey enye so ye so you make hill while the sun shines anyway
right we have to be a timing
time found no osenkafo ne kai o say e bia wasa sisi bia no your bra wasa to amano nti say opportunity knocks but once that time no man pa ho a na wo te guy go school guy you know long distance runner or ya the pa we started 1005 mo kwa na I'm for 2 BS sounds say enjoy so me last one cry I cried bo said the all can NDC mo no omo dis omo time ni no on betiesim pa see omo keke yeah, business analyst enter us for assault on class FM journalist GJ demands arrest and prosecution Rabajun Fofuni wa ha edika ka sense training age class media yeah fast for no which say yenche fire service from farmer kwanso. December 2025 inflation drops to 5.4, lowest since 2021 CPI rebase. Now I said the wakano edika kano inflation is so pa consumer price index na e dey so mo rebasing yes sa kwan ya fa so e dey no yenya bi sa ada. BOG must be insulated from political warfare. Asante Hene. And also, too, for Nora, okay, say Bank of Ghana, such a strategic institution. Ghana, the Yaman Yosem. I was just adding a day, Ijay. Because Mekai say, Dr. Kwabena for so a governor from Rollins time. Time before buying the time came and expired.
Yeah, and son oko.
The time expire no say on siki for another term. It's that time nanka a year juma. But the CIA ya tiwo CIA. Power necessary governor. O term na be ku terminus with a buying or do buy. Which is very bad.
There's a period for it, boy.
Yeah.
Obi a 4-year term.
It go 4 years so yeah. But a buying ba or mean to me no year juma. Because someone say we are governor of Bank of Ghana. Monetary policy kasem share mu bi aban bi ano. Timo wona ojina so. Ghana kwaje bosia abai resi treasury bill or resi bond. Wo ye bi payment ni nyina ho ne ba befa. Iti ya na wo mpese obi opposition ni na de wo baaye no. Obehunu. Nti wo mo ba kwa bia be fa so bia ese e dey
Ghana. Oh, what a nation.
Kwa ye be fa so be you afro bia be
when you kura wala be ko
no to for ka say ade a emoaye no say ye insulate Bank of Ghana say omo de hwes kasam toto ya toto na say e change political power MPP ko na NDC ba na NDC ko na MPP ba ya na Bank of Ghana you no nko a onu deputies top hierarchy ni na e be you no emoa two for Kessben right, yeah, Tosumupa. Mama has done quite well in first year, Professor Bopin Eneka, and also University of Ghana Business School. Also, is Kessben to a padia and Ramitino, or Seman Penny Mahaba. Ayadie, Yaman Abasopa, Enko.
Right, ma Yamfa the Daily Democrats, Enfa Enri. I say Arise Ghana endorses Mohammed's 1-year performance. Na chese a could be a friends Arise Ghana. Ne no sorry, I must say a ne man penny His Excellency. Niema 1 year afia etwemuno. Wamo bona baso eno ensem ewo hanum say afi MPA chief addresses 77th New Year School and Conference at University of Ghana, and also a New Year School no and so Primpa condemns attack on journalist Samuel Ado, and also yaka ho ensem and so World Gold Council explores strategic partnership on ASM formalization and traceability. Na just say good board any ewiase gold council nyina ehwe so mbetimi akabom na afa mahwe kwan ya befa so a yebetimi ahu gold no nkro ne ba nyina nti sabe jefi ne mfoni enso ewo hanum ese otumfo urges police chiefs collaboration and they otumfo ensra na odikopiem ewo police headquarters no ena enei omo enso di bia base otumfo ehwe se aposifo ene ahemfo ebeka bomu ama asundwe ene pepepe enso etimi akoso no ewo ha Kwabre South MCE fingered in private use of school land at Etimetim Mase we ensase honsem yemfa enento DJA demands sack of fire officers over journalist attack and also yedikan akaho ensem.
Right. Yaba na sekese ma yaboafo no. Opana phones so ma manfo nyina afihia pa. Yame adom afena kɔ. Asa abetie emfie so. Nemom enne phone na kura wo no. Phone no ɛha kwa de a. Bomodia bra opana so ye. Na beje foforo. Na nyaade a obeduru ho a. So ukro osika sa obeto phone a. Ene obia ni uni hawo. Wetimi ato phone bi a opɛ. Say Samsung, Itel, Infinite, Techno, iPhone, yina se bra na bejo de ne mum ebi a usika no enso ti afi na so me ye dwuma kakra be do be match no no na bia menye sika na masesa phone no anso na wo de ye business yi obi kasa wonte obi send wade a wo se na me touch na ye dwuma na freeze na me memory ne kra ye ma we ni me nyina nti wo se bra kakra bi kra wo bi afa beto ase na omma phone a opɛ na oye dwuma nyina na otete no kakra eno nti uba o se bia o me de no ye bodua te da bia metwa susu 20 cities eno no nye se 20 cities na da bia asora ko pana phones da bi app no wo phone no so nti se 20 da wo mo so a no aso hwe ade atum na aka kyerew se watua se ate saa oso bi ya na otwe bia na metua oso betima ye ne saa oso me se bosom na metua a flexible terms of payment and na open phones or the Emma war. What is na phone and board then be 3,000, 4,000 I will pay kurano. What you are at the brand new and original phones or qualify Ghana card and a national ID card be a war. A code new one dance say some part. We a Ghana need this share and I'll be your phone. No. Come on, say open phones of the meaning I will do. Back on the Prudential Bank no unicorn has a busana sieno and a edin anymore. Back on Ezra FM. Achabaro building no and a edition mo for 0248 255535 0248 255535 afi 0200 866 455 0200 866 455 freso na kwajo die
the what say afia shase hwed wan fa yade anshase yade na ba na wabomodin akọ na kache na wako e de afiri ho amaw afi yenko ba bia afi ne atwa na hotwe nti yesremo odaworo da ye bia ha obia no foni echim ewo doctor nimo enna pamfo ho ewo ni what scientific herbal hospital ye wo Kumasi Atonsu Monaco Junction ye ne Adanso Rural Bank ne die nhwe enkran so mile 7 overhead na ekotantra kwan so ye ben Janet corner yade ye ben ene hawo awo ho asem anase oba na bema obema na oba no eho aba asem bema sebio wusidua ede gina ho na sebio wewurawura untimi enwura dua no kura ntimi nyina na watimi de ewurawura obi so ne nkwamo aketuwa bi ntimi emfa oba emma oprostrate no hawo abam ana wa bema oba wosa obrebo ana wakoma ene hawo aba ho ana kokram ena edunya ene wudi asie ene wudi appreciate ewo nipadua mu fakodan doctor nimo wate enum kankan wo kasa na obi akata ne hwene obi adan ne ti e de akire baabia kɔ na womwaw bema sebio wo kosi n'anim ani o ye ni na keja wo da ho wo home twetwetwetu yade kɔ na yemwa enyi emfiri ho emaw afei nsa yade ahodo nyina ntehyewa esikyire yade mojamroso typhoid yekumkro anase mubuye ana nompe ana honamu ena hawo abamu etwere na hawo hepatitis A B ana C ana nchena refi asem yade no setie bia no fakoda doctor nimo yen ye wonfidi akese yesan e laboratory services e ho ye scan services honom efidie no ebeboa ma bia ade na kohye bia no ebehu na yeyi ede aba na ye treat ede amount ye adwuma firi dwoda ekosimemenda no pa no so ebopai mu a na ye bie yapono ahye adwuma ase no nsia na yapon adwuma adan na nhwe ye kira kwan frɛ 0244 087 687 0244 087 687 ana 0279 087 687 0279 087 687 na yenin komo Kumasi Atonsu Monaco Junction yene Adanso Rural Bank ne di ntwanimu enkran mile 7 overhead na ekotantra kwan ne so no ye ben Janet corner omo ene so yasene a yade de obon krata no mu ensam yade ebremo na mamenkai messages ne kakra na afei yenhwe videos ne bi yeba na yaba abedi enkomo message no bebre na aba abegumu na mame enkenkan bi o say I am King Dave Efidwase. Now the honeymoon days are over for the NDC government. They should start the ball rolling. Enough of the talking and the promises. Ghanaians trusted them. That's why they were voted for. After stabilizing the economy, it's left with jobs and recruitment for teachers and nurses. And King Dave, please and please. This is very important. Send this message to the morning show crew. Cocoa farmers have not been paid since last month, and we don't know why. The CEO should explain to the farming community because cocoa farmers are suffering. We need to send our kids to school. Thanks. I hope you take my message seriously. Kojo Yabua, 2024 district best farmer. Asante Achim Obogu. Okay, and I'll do it. Bye. Makaya Mawa Ombete. Ono Edie Enonom. Good morning, I'm Okai from Bantama in the Sene West District. U.S. detained Kenoforiata on his immigration status is different from Ghana's filing for his extradition. His detention is more of an administrative context in the U.S. than in Ghana's criminal prosecution. Even Honorable Sedinam Tamaklo, who was prosecuted and convicted for stealing over $98 million, is still walking free. Or is that not the taxpayers' money too? Honorable Ken is our hope as Ghanaians. All right. That's it. Audrey Edie Enono. Oibo Boating Ewo Achuma Nirbehi. I'm very confident that Dr. Baumia will win the MPP presidential primaries. Hashtag the Baumia factor. Greetings to Honorable Amwawuku, Michael Ashanti Regional MPP Secretary Hopeful, and Dr. Nyamekesi of Discovery Medical Center Sofoline. Oibo Boating Onebehi Ena Odiwi Abre Ene Anopei. Abbas Amogobo Owo say it is troubling that the whole former finance minister will turn himself into a fugitive, leaving the comforts of Ghana only deepens public suspicion. He should come back home and answer for his deeds. Okay, and that's Abbas. From Lawrence Boache, also known as Buche, ɛwɔ Asenua Asɔre Nkwanta Oba Unity oil filling stations. With all fairness, I cannot say that President Mahama has done virtually nothing in the past year in office. However, his wrongs far outweighs his goods. It is a year of political vindictiveness, a mass sacking of innocent Ghanaian employees, massive utility increment resulting in untold economic hardship, galamsey on the rise, broken promises such as 24-hour economy, gold wars squandering $214 million, the removal of the head of the judiciary, this, which is co-equal arm of government, etc. And so, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll score His Excellency 2.5. But the hope of Ghanaians is that Dr. Brian Echampong stands ready to reverse all these vast narratives. That is why the delegates of NPP must elect him to save our dear nation. Also, we say, Wafa and Cody morning. I am at Oko of a crew from Kumasi. If the NPP were in power, the abduction of President Maduro would have been enough to increase world prices. Wafa. What the man said is true. Fowl is 100 cedis, rice is 50 cedis, tomato is 10 cedis, onion 10 cedis, pepper 50 cedis, oil 10 cedis, charcoal 5 cedis. The food is ready. You can even get 10 cedis for 2 tots of please. Don't go there. And I said the okabo ebro your friend is saying I hear 200 cedis here papa e kan. Yabeba na yabehwe ho ensem ewo ha. Say good morning, Wafa and Kodi. But please tell Kodi that I rated Mr. Mahama minus 0% because pure water is going to be increased this weekend. I don't know what to do. Nana Abuaje Asante Achem Hidiem. I say thanks. Yada say. Nana Abuaje Yada say. Kodi, you see, if we have these people advising the government, will Ghana go well? Where can you use 200 Ghana cedis to buy what he's saying? I thank God for Otumfuo's special visit to the police and the Bank of Ghana. The next institution that Ghanaians don't trust is the judiciary, Parliament, NPP and NDC. You should also visit them and advise them for us from Prince Ena Odiwe Abre and Anope. Benji Ewon Fancy serious greetings to Honorable Wisdom of Saibuama. Once Ashanti Regional is MPP seat, no matter what NDC does to them, they will never appreciate. They will only appreciate in private and come public as if NDC is doing nothing. But they really know anything NDC are in power, they benefit more than their own party. No wonder they want their black and white TV than their original one. They shouldn't forget that not only Ashanti region votes during the elections. All right, yeah, that's it. The rest of the messages I'll come and read them as we move on. But my young corner for young video see na for yemreba. I'll come and listen to Wafa. And then I say beer akumana mamo. Na yahwe nyame adoma ochina nyame adoma. Ye behwe parliament almost you would do in the last year. Na ye di enkomo. My young shase emfa free. The Thanksgiving, annual Thanksgiving, a course from Jubilee House. And somewhere a course. Ye shase from Omampeni, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. In somewhere or day a 2 job. A fire, say, and they wash it, say, Nemen Yabitimi, Akosu, Torti, Ede Ama, on my Ghana. Na Jumedia di Aswano, no, on Manitumunya de, na Obekoso, Edim, Amagana, Edi, Yenshan Sama, a Kosonom Peninsula or the Etuja.
1 year ago, the people of Ghana entrusted this administration with a sacred responsibility to lead our nation through a difficult period, to restore hope, to stabilize our economy, and to reset the direction of our national development. Today is not a celebration of power. It is a moment of thanksgiving for the opportunity to serve the people of Ghana. Today is not a declaration of triumph. It is a reaffirmation of purpose. My fellow citizens, leadership is a privilege, but it's also a load we are asked to carry. And over the past year, we have come face to face with the weight of that load. Economic hardship, social anxiety, global uncertainties, and of course, the legitimate expectation of our people. And yet, through it all, God has stood by us. Our democracy has remained strong, our institutions have held their own, and our people have shown resilience, patience, and faith in the future of our beloved nation. And so for all this, we are grateful. First and foremost, to the Almighty God. We're grateful for His protection, for His peace, and the safety He has granted us. We're grateful to the men and women who wake up every day to keep this country moving, to our farmers, our traders, our workers, our teachers, our health professionals, our security personnel, our artisans, entrepreneurs, and our public servants. My fellow countrymen and women, the year ahead will demand even more from us. It will test our resolve, our patience, and our discipline. But it will also offer us opportunities to deepen the reforms we have started, opportunities to accelerate our growth, and ensure that development and progress touches every part of our country. And so let us move forward with humility, let us lead with empathy, and let us govern with courage. And let us never forget that leadership is stewardship. It is temporary and fleeting. Authority is a fleeting trust held on behalf of the people. On behalf of the Vice President and myself, and on behalf of this administration, I wish to say thank you to the people of Ghana. I want to thank you for 1 year of trust.
We, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and Ode and some Ade Atuja, say, and they say the swawa, the Jawane, the aswaw, tea also 200 more. Nisom Tumyomode, name Momokoso, na oba Juma for Ahodo Abaswam, Ewo Juma Omedi Abwa. Ama omai Ghana enso etimi akọ nanim wampani ensama wodi etudwa oso mbekọso na omo etimi ahwe se constitution no and institutions ahodo reforms ahodo bebem na etimi astrante ama amamu no etimi akọ nanim na omai Ghana enso etimi akọso na ne ntoma papa bi o fefra no wafa edefra na mo message bi o ha memodin o say good morning boss, please, how can you assess the speed of a motion car? A motionless car. There has not been any movement in government, so how can you assess? How can you assess the speed of that motionless car?
Interpretation of
Anyway, Dr. Bichao. Anyway, thank you very much. Yanko the Santehene ono ekopie mu ewo the Bank of Ghana ono ede ensema hodo ede etudwa odikan ede tudwa se ebeya yenyi political party ne politics nsema free Bank of Ghana mani nyina brane ono kwa na onhwe ne esikasem no enkoye ode tudwa se Ghana esika ebekoye a ejina Bank of Ghana so se enkoye a ejina so ntinei so wa moden na omahwe ema Ghana sidi no etimi ejina ene dollar no etimi ejina sei ase sidi na hode na basora wo bom abaso na osan ede tudwa se bibi betimi akoso na akoso ye aboa emedwadifo so ahwan omo a nene eye interest rate no womo enye ho bibi something ni kan ya odi kan because oba santima mu hanom a nipa dodo na ye businessmen nti se business se betimi akoso na adwadi akoso ama ye business ho atom amanfo ho atom ewo eye Ghana hanom titiriwa na wo se interest rate no eba form yenko ne nkoti santehene ensema wode tudwa wura kopie mu ewo Bank of Ghana wo mo headquarters yinti ensema ohene ede tudwa.
Ideally, this citadel should be a fortress, insulated from the strings and arrows of political warfare. Whatever it is, we should think twice before we do anything which has the capacity to cast a stain on the integrity of the bank.
Sure.
I will appeal to the nation, to both sides of the political divide, to give the governor, my son, and his team a chance. Give them the respect and the space to perform their professional duties. Support them along the right path and offer counsel as necessary for the good of the bank.
Sure.
This is our bank we have entrusted to them. It is our lives we have placed in their hands. If they fail, we risk collapse.
Sure.
If they succeed, we walk in wealth and glory. Thank you, my son, Governor.
Sure.
And thank you, the deputies and the management board. Thank you also for the MPC and the executives.
Sure.
Thank you, management and staff. May we be showered with the blessings of peace, prosperity, wealth, and happiness to the glory of God and Mother Ghana. Thank you very much.
Sure.
We in summer Santihini at the Etuja Umroko PM Bank of Ghana. And no ensem bi na yako akwakotie mienko the health minister ho enei wase omo the plans ato akwemo amohwe se ombetime employ now ma support to the migration of about 74,000 trained health workers na omo so etimi enye adwuma enso ede aye yagodin kotie aye the minister no health ministry no outline amade ato ho no ede afa health workers no eho ensem honorable Kwabena Minta Akando ono the minister for health intin sama ode atodwa.
And so we have some kind of backlog. We inherited about 74,000 health professionals who have already been trained and they are still at home. And so what we are doing at the moment is that we are looking at how we can gradually employ some of them, and then we have a policy we call managed migration. So we are looking at how other countries can also request some of these health professionals, and we will try to migrate some of them to those countries, whilst we are very, very, very sure that once they go, they can remit home, and remittances in this country serves as one of the backbone of the economy. And so it's one of the strategies. Whilst government is looking at employing some of them, we're also looking at transporting some of them outside this country. So gradually, we'll be recruiting more of these health professionals. Yeah.
We the Honorable Health Minister, Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando, and Otise Odi Tujwa. Are we doing it? Say a temporal measure, and I say something. So this is one of the strategies they are putting in place. Say health workers now, wamu ebuswano yebetimi adibi akọ amanfo froso na wamu akọ yejuma na omudiska kakra abefie aba abeboa. But whilst we are doing this, we should also look at the broader picture. Nyenhwe other parts of the country, also in here the services of these health workers. Se hwofia ansana wahwe abontin so eno in summer and the health minister Kwabena Minta Akando honorable wono enso ede atu edwa ede afa ho ma yenko the new patriotic party presidential primaries aspirants no enso esuom ne de abetodwa ene se ene se wo ba region hatitru Ashanti region na waba be campaigner e wo se obomode na o notify impanyifo ansana waba modern na waba set sane nkutie the Ashanti regional organizer in summer or the etudwa efasansemi ehu
ebia no obi ate say a particular candidate A aba Ashanti region oba ya no bia regional executives nyina di nachi but another candidate B aba Ashanti regional executives nyina e ni nachi na etwase momu what is going on say edikan regional elections, regional executives Sepenu be flag bearer aspirant be a bar. It just say a informal region say region next week. Bar it was a shared regional executives. It also the Boko constituency 1, 2, 3, 4 on Thursday. The rest, all the 47. This is the plan. Now, when you have shared regional executives now, maybe what's at the 2 women say regional executives. Next week we will call particular constituency. Don't come home. Enko anase munyi obi emami don come home munyi nkofo regional executives bi enka me ho ne enko. It is the duty of the regional executives to elect or to select somebody the proposed flag bearer no what to region but say if we a candidate now for phone frame say but say me enko because if region me what I say it was a region will be a man account now in echo it's no prerogative say me perceive a particular regional organizer and youth and now women and come home but we need a supporting document via a trust say wouldn't you say echo.
We are the Ashanti Regional Organizer at the New Patriotic Party, Ura Francois, and Otise Ode and Sem Ahodo de Tuja. Say you just don't come to the region at your will. Now umbeye di opebia. There are structures that needs to be followed. I will say ye di in shisheye eso ewaha. Nyona se bi obe chere se we na menko. Ebi ohon ma oba o monkaye. No anso wa ba nti obehwe na obie ni nachi. Na no so akofa asem foforo aba obi so bo bonkaye obehwe na executive di nachi aka se ha wo mu eye nyimu enmu enchiremu and the organizer for the region Man New Patriotic Party wano ede atudwa enso ede afa home na meyefa wentu ho na afi yemra Bank of Ghana penimpa wadano Dr. Johnson Esiama de ensem enso ede atudwa ya wo kire se eni se ye confuse improvement with permanency ha sentia wakana sa ne Ghana bono homoden pa fa yesikasemu na ababeka na say Ghana na bono homoden yenkotie nsema the governor of Bank of Ghana ede etudwa say nei economy no ayeyedie but ebetimi aka say are we there as a country yeduru ho say oh my Ghana say de yade ho eba sikasemu a yentie nsema the governor ede etudwa
exchange rate credibility. However, Nana, we remain careful in all these, not to confuse improvement with performance, with permanence. Exchange rate stability is not something that can be declared. It must be earned and earned continuously. A currency remains strong, Nana, only when the real economy beneath it is productive. Only when the economy beneath it is competitive, and only when the economy beneath it is disciplined. And that is why we see the city's performance not as a victory lap, but as a responsibility. Sustainability, Nana, as Your Majesty rightly implied in your question, rests on deeper choices. And let me name a few: fiscal restraint instead of excess, production over consumption, exports over imports, and long-term thinking over short-term comfort. Nana, these are not technical matters alone. They are matters of national values and conduct. And in this respect, Otumfo, your public counsel over the years has been remarkably consistent. Nana, you have repeatedly urged leaders to reduce waste. You have urged leaders to protect the public.
We the governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Johnson Esiama, and out say Odin Samahodo Tudra say yes, Yaduruho, say climbing to the apex. And yet very difficult as maintaining that status now. Ubukako Drununtiano. And I a guiding principle at the Ama Titu adwumayɛfoɔ a ɛwɔ Bank of Ghana say how to sustain and maintain the gains in Ghana in terms of these cedi, dollar, any cedi, other foreign currency no wɔn ntɔkwa no ɛno ɛho nsɛm na afei maame fa mmienu yi ntwam yɛnhyɛ aseɛ from Kennedy Akompreko Japan ɔbɛpiem ɛwɔ Asokwa constituency ɛwɔ Kumasi na minim ɛde esiye the flag bearer aspirant for the New Patriotic Party ɛka nsɛm ahodoɔ ɛwɔ hɔ nom a ɛkyɛ sɛ obiara nyɛ bɛrima ɛwɔ hanom sɛ obi ni abɛɛmu obi nya MC na sefonto obiara ntime nka obiara kasaboɔ ɛmfa ɛnhyɛ yɛsɛ ɔka sansɛm no wei that is allegedly campaign message ɛwɔ sɛ nka ɔma kora no wantimi amma ɛma ɛyɛ delegates na ɔhyia wɔn no wantimi ɛnhyɛ mto ɔma san tu hyɛ da foforɔ yɛnkɔ ne nkɔ tie Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Japan _.
Have patience when your man come support him. Allow everybody to speak. But I want to assure you, nobody can intimidate anybody here. Enya juma. Anu ye culture enya juma. Obi antimi ma obi antrene wa ha. Uni abem, unkretulo, unkrejan will face you. We are going to face them. Ebi ani ehunahuna say. Ebi ani ehunahuna say. Wudi also obi di obi a wrong. Only panic to home, ehunahuna nipa. Wuzu pasa adai, emema wa ha. I want to tell you, stop that. Emema wa ha. Yensuro bia. Yeye dia na ntiese, yensuro ni. Adai. Party bako, muti ho. Muya muhuata kabinsam. NDC for ba na mudwane. Muti Kumasi Bonting. I'm here losing 400,000 votes. Ya chi a seat a free and some. Nama who are the no way. Who are the no way. Please, we are tired. Yensrobia. What do you want to join?
We Kennedy Akompreko Japan. So I don't know whether that was the campaign message, and I say it was just Nyama Neshen Boa also waka and waka. But according to reporter Mensaka say allegedly what actually he was supposed to deliver no went to me and deliver armor delegates no will be any shene before our honum say MC Kubuso be asem no so no they want to man no eho ebufu and ma that is allegedly ya ema papa no ekojina simpie so asema na osenko catch delegates no kra no went to me anka anchrom afi mianko the Thanksgiving service about 1 year on after His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ascended the highest throne of the land, the presidency of Ghana. Sheikh Kamal Mohammed wano ena yeyi no se omebompaye enyina alasuna anamu na womompaye woden sama hodo atudwa ewo ho echese nei yede yankopon ase se nei se okuta 200 Ghana cedis a ode kodwumu a Christmas yi amanfo ani giye motomo enya anwa enya akoko tuminya ntosu kura enso ede eka ho sansemi ya papa ede tudwa ode yenkotie ne mra na asemi ya ho no ma yaka ede afa ho yenti Sheikh Kamal Mohammed ensama ode etudwa
tufu nyankopon yemfa sedamma no ade a waye minu nyina na yesu bobo yebe ne den nyankopon ahombobro otumfo nyankopon we ahombro wura ena wono ankasa wo pɛ sɛ ne nkoa esu ɛsɛ wo yi omu firi saa wɔn sɛ ne kora esu ɛsɛ wo yi omu firi abobo mu ena wayi afiri mu nnɛ afi ba ko nie obia wote asebia no wa hu saa dwumadie yi sese obia didi obia ye de wopɛ utimi kɔ baabi a wopɛ bia afi wei ye di bronya obia wo 200 bia wata akokɔ atomu first no so udi 1000 kokora wontimi nto na afi wei de obia wo 200 bia no wata akokɔ atomu ato anwa ato tumonto sinyina ama wadibi
we a Sheikh Kamal Muhammad and some minim over minim akoko no say akoko mu a na say bi akoko sere and because me say no moto akoko mu be 200 cedis akoko no nko na wanya mo wanya akoko wanya tomatoes na wi a what they akodi bronyo bi adi emeye eka ho na ade wa ba ko a efa yakaso mebɔ mpae o nti ne mpae na obeboye no ena Sheikh minim se na ani gye mroso se na eyeden yo e ma Sheikh ebo moden ekoka sansem nyina e de fa ho owie ya se wase ya ka chem saka 1 minute na afi na Sheikh ebebo empire. I think say there's sometimes we are overwhelmed with certain situations, so we react in certain situations, but I think say Sheikh in say okay we den kadabraka you should come again na wabomoden na yehunu because mo waton for kra bi 50 cedis meboa meka mini bag no ketwa no
say we are on to mini bag also will be a share e be 1 cup na 1.5 cup
okay dey bia no
and akoko fosun so tum goto ne sere baako
na
so
but the man busa comparatively to what first na guta 1000 kra na ona me compare nti you compare ne sadia entimi nye agoko sere ni emo 1 cup gofa entimi nye agoko sere akoko when you to zaka
oh my goodness
oh goodness
Ghana is a very
anyway it's a very interesting country
checking market
crowd one saying maybe ana market ni yenye
wu no samra no machire mo krokotoy bi amono se obi wa isha 1.5 cup
so ketwa ni bi no say Robert
and bi okoto ko force bi an sere and oto tin tomato sachet bi and o de ka ho a
but no can be compared to 1000 then no why exaggeration dodo
1000 to me tono
1000 no 1000 to me to akoko sere
all Canadian eh de oto akoma busu adi o so bia di
amen. So it shouldn't be 200.
200 Ghana cedis.
It shouldn't be. Shake when they come again. Shake come again.
It's in pie no crack castle.
Want to me am one pie no
crowd and here no.
Yes. O kan also kan ya koka moja unam Christopher Monin krem of entrance nipa baako. O ka koka friends Wesley girls. They see ho no mo na say we asumni ni na se koka ni nyina. Ansa ne be ka cha ne say aka no 1 minute or say aka me 1 minute say aka me 1 minute nanka onima nka mo man be time kakranka ho nanka won kanensem
your friends on me bonfire na
yes on me bonfire shake me bonfire anyway so that is what happened ofa mama ntiu ansana yakudwa so aba ohene de no ho 1 year year Thanksgiving service there no so wo ho mama ntiu ofa
ohene de no so minya time echichi umbra ye ka newspaper no minya time e kan mampani de no so yaka also di kan no a day before New Year school no and also repeat enra so but baby am pese me hwe no kanoforiata
okay
the issue no
okay
immigration and custom enforcement of America nra o detaining no but amount for him say in connection with Ghana case na David on say o ko utu kwan a o kire di ntia utu kwan no bi a medical reason ti na me de buy say o the medical reason ko na o to wie na person o tra wa je so ko na o status ye dey yesesa no o say bi a medical me hwem ho yade na mo mama besuminsia na so ya hwe yade wi na bi a person o tra wa kakra je so ko yes answer cry no so and then mine right immigration and custom enforcement in America amount for him say extradition na Ghana by person de ba no eno nti na immigration Friday achiro nti lawyer fugu so a omo AAD ho enkomo but ade ba ko omo say kanoforiata bigiri say ko ba Ghana nka eye
saa ho menim de nti a wo gina so kanasa mamitio
say ne ho atoro na ne ho ntoro
eno de mintimi nkyere
yo krata odi ka de ba ere kire say ohwe ne ho yare o ma date say ne ho to no obede obeba nti by now dear eso oba
okay
o season lawyers justice kusimi nka premo nom na edinachi
ya
so nti I say said the Ghana justice system not here no. Minim the entire or a chesa. Na me say quite a few. Cause last year was February March more and no free Ghana ha okoye. Up to now. I'm so quite crying on the top. So until kabaya omra na omeyi ne ho ano. Rather than say as obi a wonim se wadi bone no wo na ade hu sie o
wonim bone ya pie bra
nti yes ade aka omra na ontwa bibia so enso emfama yen ebeboa ma Ghana fo nyina ye hunu se ampa adwumbone bia ni ne trim som Ghana man no wasom Ghana ahopeche ne nam yemu ye no nti ewo se Ghana fo nyina age ne tum se oba adwuma obaye wa ye awie wani bone bia ntia o man na eno aboa ma ho enso asan ba ye kan don so no na ye busa se sedinam tamaklo da be no so beba
ono kwa de yedi na asem awie
on de yedi asem na wie abai ba ye no over 1 year attorney general Dr. Dominic Ayene abaya press conference na no ka so ye guso aye tu adamon de yenya conviction ma no monkofa no mai say o me serve ne prison term the affair na ye charge cry dey ebe no ono de invitation na OSP invite no so bra so kono integrity we are no bohunu say there be won say mo ka ensisu me ma charge so I want to see say ye mra no ebe yen krante enufenu I say trouble nkum ni twanifa
said nam de no mo hyeda nka ho asem kese akoye ken
said nam ena me ka no Ghana ya anye ne saa na no man pani preach continuity how do we ensure continuity obra abandada na ye bibia uba onto aso say abandada na akire obi ye di nasem no a free Ghana memko court buanofo say across financial loss to the state ano mguso mutu ana moso msabeka no abai we baye no munye ho hwe moso mguso tu ho ana mo de yedi na sama wie de o ye different from the affair na de be kokoto edika wani prepare so pese wo de ken ba the car kofa said nam tamakro dey bra o me serve the prison term no then Ghana fo nyina be support o say said the nsuo ye no sa na wi aso be dey ebe ye kofa ken so ye dey bra but did we are ken de na de tie yenti said nam tamakro de no me was said nam tamakro de kebra ba san kran lawyers kra betimi akokot even though e di asem na wi o say di asem wi o some 3 months bi abetimi aye appeal the ade but once e di na asem in absentia na de betimi anya reason bi di aba say bi o that time kra no na oyare so an bi ana ne baby kra say na jo asafo de ne ya na bi before twe na no ma no o say na ne back condition no so wa hwe no anka abai ne kra America ba ba gia kra kra de efinisem yenti ho hwe. So, a very sickening and very sad to say prosecutions are never holding na sana NDC by no on be training no more started new ones. So your money involved now. To me, no think individual some of mood iwomono. Your mom quite no me day court echo sound. Make I chachuchi kata. Okay, say mampena da ko fabreso and na abeyime rice project intino. Ya de no tum kofo be fra ba so no e na o man presidential pardon
o said that
baba ba o no say my presidential pardon chesa wo ye ex convict e na by the obo ne dey che wo timi de
on pesa tag
appeal na makosa me ho ampa o ko appeal e ma appeal court e over 10 high court ruling no e ba sa na sa ex convict de da so na dey free so say bi na ne ye hwe kwan say aban ba yi se mujiri se Colin Dauda nom ne snit boss the soms nom ne ade no so munifa let the case continue in court na ye acquitter and discharge so court to jaw there and ye na ka
say the court na jawo
so it continuity na na mampani preach here no it shouldn't be about projects nko say adwuma we aban we wa nya no nko prosecution fighting corruption no we should see continuity say ehunu sadia e de bia be saban bia ba ono no nkrofo mu no de obia say na manfo board na nado kwadu say na nado abebo bi nya asem kra na nado abeka so I know you are innocent no say nya no abi nya no nya the same thing na ekoi So yeah, who sa that saying a twa no say ade no say NDC ni ebedi no MPP ni ebedi no a those two parties no be bi omudi hwemo Ghana pa no ba ko no yeah the nipa no yomu nipa de a omo bo no ho ban.
With this we can never do away with corruption. Because say ya yentimi ntu kota hyehyase da because sama be mo ba said the work ya a friend saying omo a ye be ye nolly political afu ye betime delida lisa ni ato aba na yi na firi ho na mabaya ba obaya na chese
ya no be twe manso sa na ekọ na ba sa too many sisa
na baya ba
work free
ni ya no no ko
so sika no so aye bubo obodin from auditor general report no sika imunu kogu nkrofo botomu no enya asenketo akrati ye hwe ni enka ho asem say malam that video na ready I say nra ye ka banche de
no ya
enra so ebro for so de omo so asori so ha madwen pa okay
yenko hwemra
ade e wo potential pa ide di agro yenti omo to ebro so de omo so
at this time maize was 500 Ghana cedis a bag, that's 100 kg, but this year like this even 300 you will not get 300 Ghana cedis for the 100 kg you will not get and during the time of planting we bought fertilizer about 420 Ghana cedis.
It's even to get money to even bring those items to the household is even a challenge for us now. How will I be happy to go in for next year harvest? It's a problem. So I don't know, many people will drop out from the farming this year. They all heard that government have even given money to some aggregators to buy, but we've not seen them around this area. We've not seen any aggregator this year, so we are asking the government to come for if not, maybe he will lose farmers the way we at West here or in 2 years normally do the farming.
That why should I come and work and take one bag of maize, then go and sell 250 or 300? That's why now this year they left us and ran back to North region and then the fish.
This year we couldn't get laborers to help us do harvesting.
Woman so edadwene eno no nti mibusa o say the agric minister aya what sansemi over maminti
on say arahosem pa say nipan bebrin mu jeni ate hesuo koto fertilizer na wadue bro amebro na ba na onya tofo say a bro bag last year by this time not 500 cedis and on pu bia ton 300 kra no omunya indike Ghana ebro bibie nu wetim de bra ya maye
asa ye nema bebre ebro se de ye nema bebre say enra ye kan ye na ye ka raw materials ye nya raw na de aka ye ntimi process
ye say a problem in Africa
yes
no? Raw material de ye be
ye nya nwa fi ebro mu
ebro corn oil we say one of the most expensive oils are healthy so and why in your free bro corn oil
yes
a bro corn oil setim de ethanol akọ
yeah
we extract sad me free mu a do na ebeka no yetimi de pa no me yi so many things that we can use it for hwe okwaburu kira se omudidi na omaduane buso a abrochire aduane buso a you know what they do omo wo epom ba bia omo kotoguo na emoa ne dia after 3 months no makoche moa no extract oil na omu a e na omo de chemicals like cosmetics nkuni ade so they don't throw anything away aduane na abuso no ye de koma fishes na wo punu no after 3 months ye chi wo mu a na ya hwe oil na free mu no ne de be ye creams ni ade a e be nyina ye de just say you didn't find your hey.
Yentimi poultry farmers in Ghana. About I say 70% of poultry feed a bro. 70% too. Nti ye German yema nyina poultry farmers ahodwe wa. They be import two poultry feed o. Every year manane ene de aba. Wo mra nke betimi aye bi.
Betimi aye bi wa.
Goodness.
So, sa ne mani nyina no se ade no so o tene no a. We o tene na.
Yeah, evaluable.
So industry. Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire produce majority of Ghana's world's cocoa. No, you see, I free mono.
A kitwebi.
And no 10% of the value of cocoa.
Yes, kitwebi.
Because I don't know what turn of road I will free. But Bonina general process said the year near my no yes free.
Yeah.
And then some machines said yes, anime. Can you boy deal?
None of what they crown up in a year, so who make it profits.
Oh,
so what is the big deal about it?
Yes, buying say, Yensha see move away from production of the raw material, raw production. Now you know kwani agro processing. Se Ghana be a agro processing. Because it's so supermarket be na koto aduane a. Ye won kate a e de gu konkum.
Aye.
So, your beans are a dear kukunku. Nina ya crow. Ke, ye cow pea nay. Oh, got you dian hay. Oh, yent me ye been found kunkum. Oh, what your power? Oh, but send me boss up bearding. Rush up be nano pay. Nakotos are beans no. And I can't see why the Nakuti in a boar. Nako Jonkobus and Katia kunku, you say. I had just a small process. Many friends couldn't go. Also, what China. The boy cries knew them. Also, more than Mayano. Back on a strategy at the end. Tobacco packaging. Back on a strategy. Tobacco packaging. Yeah. We are. Brofo cry actually go free China bano. Brofo no papa. Spelling mistake. But they are doing it. Or they bam what? Yes, they are doing it. You also timi aye no in here. Yeah. And yes say e din
Brofo also tro beti ase.
Na we pa na ko NWC ekoye agronomy kokoye ho ahwa wie ye na ontimi nye bibia sei. Na kwani what baby papa na kan say be dangerous pa no. O say be dey na next year. Yetimi asa kodua. Because the can't cool room no muntimente. So, and also agricultural financing, I had in Ghana. Yeah. Because banks in there who say, so book we need was here, only guarantee so sick on Sabeka. So, it didn't agricultural development bank, and the only businessmen they dealing. I know be action home because they are not young to 2 years near me, and here they are Kabeba. Ya neglected Juma, so why you Juma? But to America. Abai kurekua fumu ko UK omo ya yi o omo nim se wo mo na afidi o man no bone omo na afidi o man no omo timi store mo abro ni ade for 5 years omo se o enough no na faith year de na store no ye yi dia pray say ye nto because ye nya 4 years de egu a e che se come ye den ene o de opa ma pensi afie wo mu na ensu antokese na hwe kom obesi Ghana. Because you need buffer stock, papa bia, ya stored you and say for 1 year or 2 years, no, you will be hot. Ya, the better minor, the broso ye be a cotton. You need science in the beer. Oh, my Ghana. Everybody is at the mercy of the weather. Nyamina near Dano, the beer, I can't say Yamina near Dano. Ye then Yamide, by Yamino Bob Binino, one the Bob Brunia, one Brunina, Brunin Timicum, now I extracted something good. So, Bonine called the natural environment now, by strategy papa film. So, Okofab more, no, I am more, and now my processor more crowds and Mungu Kunku. Won't be that. Yes, and more I know. Ah, so you Sujani said, no, just go there and buy, or toss it on the frau, and more I know Gukunku. And catch it the end of the year, can you I process it? It's your mind, dear pa, yeah, and come by near soon. Bear was about 3-4 years in a combine pie. A brook boy a thing. And a yayame a boo yeno. A bias aggregators on Okan. Or so much aggregators about who be or upper east or upper west or that. This can at the moment, normally 12 Bruno and us, or 20. What are they doing? To mom dear mo isu, omo dear banchisu, omo dear bro isu. If they are not able to recoup, I fear see me, or say dear. That's the big question. A common suba, a becca will be out. The Australian Greek minister, on America Puku, or the finance ministry, or Munyas Anime who baby. It's not only just about buying from the farmers. Not the Biana Benes cattle, but we should start processing them. Start processing them. So, extracting something from it. I bet me a home bound for Sunday. Am I never way in industrial use? It's made the firm for the industry since me extracting the be brave film. Yeah. Udo pa u rush up wa busa corn oil wo. never to sa
yen kan chero
ada oil sa vegetable ya be ne hu se ne bo to say a mfidi e betima yes ade we amaye no nya bodin bia
Ghana
area we near the sika wuramu a said na professor Bako ka say youth mebru no and they hold the key to Ghana's development no
bapin
say yeah sabemu anu hu se medua bro na nya $100 a ye beto amanya say ya
obeko
masa
ale no nkoye na mo mutimu dada kuresu na vena me
ya me kase nyakopo obo ade no staple foods aidi no enche na wa have see o emo ye 3 months ebro ye 3 months ntos ye 3 months sa ne ma ni nyina ye sisi a wontwen busumi nsi afia sa na wa have see it ni nyina so obenya guarantee say menya yenko ade a menya ska firim but obia mwa wa fo ho de koye
hone asem no
obra akwa brocha wo no ban no aban de ka bebe fuom ho no ba be fa products ni nyina akọ it won't need problem with marketing
wo de an so why wo
wo de say dua so what is ye ba America mo ho de organ ha a USAID for o me na ye aban America ba de so mo na mo market America for mo no wo other countries mo se ba ye ibeto na etia makua for na ye a se o mu kura ne ma fi bi o ma ye o dua Ghana by mo be pa na de bu akua for asese o mu sun.
That's a big question asem sebe. Anyway, yabeko dwaso aba na yaba na diaka no ye dia ebremu. Nsam ne aka bebre ena ewa hanom se ye bibia homatrofo no yekodwaso ba na yahwe. But His Excellency nsama odi atudwa eno anso ohene Eco Bank of Ghana, I should tell you how tradition and then the financial institutions no etimi marry emma eye mpuntu eba yememha. They are not distinct mvans obi antene baby womo ekabom na boa mampuntu aba se ye do si ohene a se de nano ohene de to dwa se e wo security no ene ahemfo no ekabom ne ehwese community police no ebekoso no saa ena e wo se ahemfo ene womo a omokreska no enso ekabom ye betimi enyenya other facilities e betimi aboa mampuntu aba ya no e so ohene e de to dwa se e wo se interest rate no eba from medical aka ho nsem na no pay e wo ha se eba from a titru asantemem most people are businessmen ebeboa ema business akoso ema enei say obi kobo besia kra de abaye adwuma na ne yemu hyehye no because interest daso enye interest say ba forma ebema manfo ne ankrankra boye obadwuma eno so another issue eno so another issue say ba forma ba manfo at least akwa kowrem ama nwuma biebie ma maburi omunya adwuma nya ebienye biayo ebienye biaye minsa manfo bebre na omo kasafa ho na openso na bet ohene ontua na monkwa answer no ontua na mo no exactly he knows exactly what he wants from the anamonto no ebai in some of the tudwa and in some the governor of Bank of Ghana edit tudwa no say yetna se na yasese ne awuramu yie pa na ye de ye adwuma. I think say in the next few years to come Ghana will be one of the nations a man for be krabehwe because you be ye. So we should take cue from whatever happened yesterday at Bank of Ghana no na yenya eso emfaso emwama Ghana enkonanim. Over na yensha se emfree ha no MTN say everywhere you go make MTN broadband no wonsa kabia na ene wonsa nkaya ene se eye data na ho edaso etwa yanka se enye data ne ye pa na emum obu ene pepe na asa sa wo broadband no esifie ana wadwuma mu a de obese odi ye bia no betim de aye wonwene ho se ebesa ema ene ye bia na you in the middle of a very important enema wo ye a wo de internet ye na asa na afi wo sa ko hye nyina ase foforo enti na wo sa ko hwe na ope broadband no bi na de si office ana se fie unlimited access range no enso ekona nim sanso na ye faster baby apese okobia no ebetime bo ambo wetime ura hontem de hia no se obekoma MTN app no so na wako check se community na wo mu no eligible se ebetime enya broadband ne bia ana se obedial *5057 hash na wahwe se baby awo no obetime enya bia na tentem na wa follow prompt na de wo ho no wetimi agibia kosifie na etimi aboawo ema ofie ene wadwom internet no so etimi akoyie ede ama MTN everywhere you go.
Saranso na Kessben University College so kai suafo no mo wie senior high school se momra na mbetoa modesua so So when you have 6 credit passes, 3 core subjects, and I feel elective subjects means as can one more they are bra. So around so no be also in fear do no. We a matured applicant. I also need saboni kata crowd to me back. Cause some endorse or me a Bachelor of Business Administration, or your accounting, marketing, human resource management, banking and finance, and FA, BSc in Information and Communication Technology, Computer Science and Entrepreneurship, Bachelor of Arts in Media and Communication Studies, Print and Broadcast Journalism, was also Public Relations and Advertising. So, with me, Bachelor of Arts in Politics and International Relations, Bachelor of Arts in Public Administration and Leadership Studies, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Midwifery, Logistics, Procurement, and Supply Chain Management. The admission form will be top. Our multi-credit savings saloons on Krabata you see no more. I start Ghana member be a back Kessben Media, Kumasi Dum, Asada Staff and Kessben Twin Tower Sabrasema Kwame Kumasi Klibi wo. Afi Kessben University College City Campus wo Dum, Absana ni Asada House na edition mu. Or main campus no ewo contrast Lake Road. Anyone can sa ewo 0501 637383. 0501 637383 so.
My fact to him say media house be a master control room technician, MCL technician na one no aye juma na de nipa no a obenya nod no ebeye nie obeboa ewo operations and afi monitoring of control room equipment said ye miemie fidie no ewo control room ho na afi wo hwɛ sɛ bibia enso ye adwuma kama wasan ahwɛ sɛ transmission no ekoso signal no so ejina so je sɛ nya afi na etete ko bia ansem ho o sɛ oni producers and presenters na technical staff no nyina kabo mu na mo ye adwuma na ni nyina etimi ewie pɛ edi ama eye company no sɛ uye nipa opese o apply o sɛ uye obi a okuta degree ana sɛ diploma ana certificate ewo media studies mu ana sɛ broadcast technology ana sɛ IT ana field bia related no na ne watwadi o sɛ uye nimdie ewo broadcast equipment and studio operations so emu na afei uye obi a obetimi aye adwuma abribia time ya beto safro bi o so obetimi aye adwuma say aye shift system no betimi adwuma no pa betimi bi awia betimi bi enwumre anadwo enya betimi aye adwuma na weekend so obetimi aye adwuma also obi a se bi o kasa ho tie na onipa kabomu aye adwuma aye yie obi ho no ma ono nkwa na pese o na adwuma aha safo no yempe also otimi nipa kabomu na mo ye adwuma na ye obi a se bi wo fi wani na ohwehwe nsem yie pa hu se oh ade ketwe bi wei ene ha adwena na se oye obi a o pay attention to details ho ensem ho na oye obi a se bio se pressure ba so a emfa ho ne pressure kora be ba so betimi aye adwuma na owo experience ewo media na broadcast environment na no eye additional advantage no ebetimi aboa se opeso apply a e o se oye o CV na fe cover letter e de ko Kessben.global@gmail.com Kessben.global@gmail.com and I said wa betimi simu pam no about the front desk of Kessben FM na odo application no cover letter no e the about application deadline no enyame adoma e dwada e day no 12 of January 2026 na ye bomon kaye se womo a ombe apply na ye be shortlist omon nko a e na ye be frɛ wo mo se omomra na yanemu eni enkomo
Christianity got talent so senkora aka nsi ngu so ha nti kwisia da bia bo anadwo no wotwe fa oba no bia wonim twene bo wonim asa wonim enwomto we nyina nkora ne yi omo de kyerɛ wonim nkora no hwɛ bi na nkora na do wache de bi owo no wono so kusi Bible say ma ye kanea nhwere na nipa nyina so hunu ye ne yepa eno nti Christianity got talent omo de asa kwisia da be na jono ngotwe fa obihwe bie na de chidwada na ngotwe omesanso esiso ebio
be fanto anim se wakwanto ho nsam no senate wutu kwan na ewiem hyen na abefa eho enkontipentin ko afei eho ehaw eho amane eho enkro ne bani nyina fa bedan Kessben Travel and Tour na yentu sa na mo no emawo ebia hotel na person reserve na ticket na person reserve emawo anase flight schedules na person hunu anase enei opese ohunu se flight na ebekɔ china anase da ben na etu ni nyina no fa ho ensem no bedan Kessben Travel and Tour ni yin sa dadwe no emfiri ho emfa mawo na de tie ne se ene ye ba kwa ba betwam ye ma ticket on credit bi apeso to kwan na o ticket no ho sensam na aye bibia ho no bra ne metena se ne ni nkomo betimi ama o ticket na watu kwan no na oba hye ho no wadi so hwe Kessben travel to akira kwan our first floor as the house Edum Kumasi and our friend was 0209 434999 0209 434999 na yenyo so right my main kind messages no dia ba na wi na afa ye bibia ahomatofo no na monso mawremu na monso machre madwene ewa ha we Esfri Musa Abato ho or said the reports of Ken Oforiate's detention in the US is a welcoming development. The mere fact that he has been evading accountability for his stewardship and desperately seeking U.S. citizenship raises serious questions. If one's hands are clean, there is no need to run for cover or look for scapegoats. Accountability is unavoidable no matter where one hides. Seasonal greetings to Chief of Staff Julius Debra. All right, yeah, that's it. As a good morning, Kyodi. Now, dear. Here in Ghana, the government has been like this sweet chocolate drink. You hear this Ma Adiza Ba Mubarak Akosa Adiefe Bonifacio. We offer Kwabena Kenya's Central Mosque and the way I bring ene anopay. Dankwa ewo atwuma nyina hini say 1 year of NDC is nothing to write home about. It only lies about the economy, but it doesn't reflect in our pockets. So we Ghanaians need to wake up and send them to opposition come 2028 and bring NPP-led government with Dr. Brian Echampong. One also the Ode Abrenos. Good morning, Kyodi. I'm a Frane Electricals, Parkoso Estate, Kumasi. Mr. Ken Oforiate's detention by the U.S. immigration is a step in the right direction, and he should be quickly sent home to face the full glare of the law. We said the actual no we nya Ghana de no we US and papers ho asem we nya Ghana ade no ehunti ena yachi owura your friend is Ken Oforiate we say owusu antwi Martin Esueboa ono so edibi abrain or say then candidate John Dramani Mahama promised that he has experience, but today he has increased electricity bill by 18%, water bill by 4.2%, and tend to tell us that the prices of goods have gone down and forcing us to reduce our prices. KYT toilet price has increased from 1 city to 2 cities. Ghanaians are suffering, and President Dramani Mahama is praising himself instead of solving the problems of Ghana. Okay. Also, Ediano, we say bravo, President John Dramani Mahama. Yesterday's prayers only can't heal Ghana, but we should focus on our mental health well-being. Be lawful, respectful respect each other's view, believe in ourselves, and learn to apply by Reverend Professor Adrine Jumia Cole, A.K. Young. Ono ena odiwe and so abrain we say stability in the economy, fearful death in the country, artificial economic abandoned projects in the country, ghost development, misleading the judiciary system, and teachers who are the backbone of the nation are not paid in months is of no use. Abba Isaac from Tamale. And Odiwe and so they are praying and they are not pay and so I will do this. So I'm picking my last message, then I will come back to the lines. Now, if you might be my trophone now, Monso, Marjorie, Evo, and Sama Yade Atu Egay, and so we say, let me pick the last one. Now, Yentwaso Hanum. The last one is coming from Ora Bia, your friend said, Esiedu Buafu. Dodwana Efreno Apino. Also, good morning, bro. If Ghanaians are praising President Mahama for the state of the economy now, what about the former President Kufuor and Bawumia Bank of Ghana then, who made $1 to 1 cedi at a time? Ghanaians should not get the MPP. Ghanaians should not get that MPP is the master of good policies. Apino. And also, Edia. What they abre and no right. So yamfa de aka emma genetiefo ana ofa bi ho yanko tiefo ombra.
Yebokro no ye say. So bona baso we you bona bobo yampo. Na to do aware kana mona bobo yampo akwabna. E betman encourage ya ya tia bontere say. Se me so me di mo kwashi kwa yin mu a by that time na bomba baso.
Okay.
But obia what done land prison won the car won ni fie. Yes na dey pick up akoma no so. Say ya bona baso national best farmer. Na nkofo no mu dia mo abro nya dade no. Ya to me dage mu ye mo mu kampo mo nso mu business. E mo mu mfa nye kua no. Na mo so mu wie so a ye nkonkotompo na mo bre asan mo aton. Eyata na ya kufem. Nto bi ti abonte a
right, and that's it. Hamza, I think your point is well made. You hear of a frost on also na yenti on also the other ebe brain. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Boko de, why you?
Boko, because FM na pukum kaje fi tele duman.
Maminti onana.
Abayna samna mo kan. Oto atiti ne maso. Sika be ne de ko to ne ma. Mimi ya driver ni po magai yekuya. Ite mechanical ko be 2 months ni. Yenyeska. Enkwa isu ko school. Yenko baska o hefa na hefa mankwa ni school. Omo sele ati inflation but single digit. Inflation yedi. Abroad o ti ni ko mi ya no inflation. Ite koko fo ebe de yenyeska me ma ko school. Ono so ati tinye maso. Ebe de yeso yenyeska ikura kwa zi. Ojo ya kasi phone na o promote o mo sa ya nge to na de o man ya e ka de yes so o mo camera na koko phone nya bi nya bi me man ko school
yeah, that's it. And also edie eno no, that is his problem. Say enei inflation aba for ma sika no wo hefa atete ne ma so sika no wo hefa. Hello? Yes sir, good morning.
Morning, mother.
Me pa your first opening.
Okay, tell me, Kochitarian, because if you are Santiman for painting.
Pacho minto.
Yeah, dear, Mr. Wakan say, if you face your buffer, if you bring any Chico Cosio, you call Kato Chicken, if it's your good school. Yes, someone, Mama, by the camera. If they say you good Skabania, dear Marco. Yes, someone, bring your Yachi, your Kokali Kuku. It's your someone, Mama, that was it.
Right, I think say bebo modern horses because I think say this is the 4th time obi abeka koko hu nsem say omusika sem ne nkroneba yame admo chena ye beye hu adwuma na ye behwese de hu.
Hello.
Yes sir, good morning.
Good morning, Godi.
Me pa che fro say
asante de nekasen
asante de mamintio
me chia no fenina ena yana na utufo osidi to the second so na ohini nyankwada
amen
nana asem go kan no prepa wo hwe Ghana ha said the interest rate was soro nya asem ketuo hwe MPP time na policy rate ewo 29% na bank for no ukoji bank ukoji loan na ni nam 34% to 40%. Sisi amate should be about 17%. Who be kwa koji loan interest rate no still dia kwa koji na 28%. Aden wa kwa koji loan na kwa koji sa ugo tua sa 28% ya obedi what you China for akomiti ya sore usani ma weni here say enka gutafo mu ka ho asempa no buja say na Nigeria for ton nyama na we na no mo kuntokwa no interest rate also mu ka ho asempa because na mo mutri no mu compete no yes so mo no mo shedma banks no so mat issue a policy rate so mo shedma banks so ntiso na mo yini so dodo Bedamasi.
Besbeda sepa santede ena oteni nkano. His concern is about the interest rate. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, KOD.
Yes, sir.
K? Unkokrafo nyine Obana photos.
Obana mamintio.
Na manu siye no for 22 mafu ase. Kachiro fa say baby a me hye no. Enye radio stations nyina na menya.
Oh, okay.
Ti bi o ha me mo ne mo kasa na mframa famu ane se wo so a.
Ha.
Ensem ni bi o ha me nti kakra me sa be kanam bia ye adwuma.
Ayo.
Anya ria se me kura me ujina me kokro hu me num kakra.
Ayo.
Na sane me nuanu adika aka no. Ye besere mampani ne se. Kokro hu dwumadie no. O ma ne konanim. Wan se wediam di fikiri mu keke no mate asi so. Se yekoko adodo nyina na asam ma kodibu ane aman ahodo so na take control no. Yempanimfo obedidi wo man so no mi yo mampani je kofo ne mampani kan se Lawrence nsuso mbat ono no ye soja ni nti no niema mebire wa hunu so papa na nye je kofo no man to kokoro ni kura de na nkegui nti me sere mampani jo mama wa ba yenu no ni wura ba kompre ko Kennedy Japan mama fanchi akese manam kasa MPP delegate mutumani wura Clement opoku demfi TID ke asamna anu ana mugusu amoken ya basira mampani yese wo hwe anamontu a wotu a tani omoka inflation niema hodo ekofom ni ade but one try say sika bebo propoboto mu eni dwumadi a yedi ya yega hoto ho no enu ase nese na mo ka ho asem wa mframani ntimante wo hwe sofolai ayi akwanya hodo a MPP abasha ase a bi te se so amedie ene akwan aka koke ayi aka ne say busroche e pasira mampani sa ade bi aka bia no wontu ho anamo ne sabi ogana sika ne yede yeye wodi me se mo mre mebre akompre fun Canada Japan Everade nka no ho ye nto aban ma ne mabunu nya nwuma yo
era se we eye Obana photos enkokrafo nyina hene ena wote ne nka no. Hello. Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Samini,
Mami tio Sami.
Me de dada na ebesele jo mama. Manko for yesele no. Security ya bedru anwan kwanta o mane aba manso. Good ye kwanye, ebesele aban no. Ontine ni mehe. Muni amenye.
Yada se ono so ne dia ano no. Ode ebeboaye and ebepa be 2-3 calls na fe ye de eho no akwa akosi.
Hello?
Yes sir, good morning. Yes sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
That's all show you when you.
Ajo mintiu.
That's what point to.
Ya me adome ho ye pa na so e. Amen.
You found contract at some din kokwa pia.
Koka.
Na ina onabo champagne. Oni suti. Kewodi Ukamalam biafem.
Aye.
Kamalam no a former branch chairman our Tafo constituency.
Hey sir, una woko.
Sir. A former branch chairman NDC our Tafo constituency. And the secondly, only say okopre ambassador ona ondima sinari. Sete oni sinari kuran kata. Eti amika say. Ojina pope so every Friday, or you can pay my NDC or Matalachi every Friday. Let me say, no about this now. Don't ya know the policies among for all sides again. I expose all sides expose you. Only send me MC Safo, only send me down. Nobody MC was Safo, the Banano, the Yamba. You say, oh, expenses are again. Go to a malam. Never acting as a politician or not man or politician. So what I want to do not to so and to become NDC because of his selfish interest. If you're acting as a politician, say come or a politician. So what I want to fight the ambassador about when the scenario Kuran Kasabia. That's the action. Who is a general exposure? Who is a exposure? Or say you may come to na we say we do appropriate sukura Friday for na we bon panyama na we campaign and free to mama ambassador no onya ne chira de obeka bi obenye ni kwa
I see
onya me to
but I see show yarwa ono NSA Sheikh Kamel Muhammad or say Ujinama NDC on their account. That is allegedly. That is his statement. Anyway, Mampeke be 2 calls now for you. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Where okay, Kwame Danso.
Okay, Kwame Danso. Sene East.
Mo Bwajima Park Odi.
Yo, my main too.
And the Moka Sama Yakuma to Yam Papa. Efa here.
Na mamusa wansa hon mabro sansam na te saying
na me baba kan
yo maminti you
odi 2022 me year service me save me sika egwa oburo utimi uni mi say me wi oburo ni nyina me nya 500 million as a young guy o na me save 300 na me 200 no me the sanction me the share mu the same thing me nya 400 na me save bi last year ena eka no se na no me ko no wo de ska bebre gura mu a wo benya ska bebre te odi uni ma de ya afu we be he boy sa mo okro mu a obia no no so do ye me nim di se na efi a amanfo bedo because no ma bo aba fom tata be buru wa buru last year the ordinary this year eno an oji because last year na buru ye 1,000 this year 450 crowd no be manunto and this kaka and yes in this new people asap and this for people for no and into more mama abine say wa trabe 7% 8% no o de brafi na bra be say me man 5% mpa because we are 4 year one money every season be obi anyaska at that time but this year be amount for obiasu ke o de ade no man ko ye kura
neman ko ye ampa eda se me pick the last one na afi ye ma wrap up e wa hanum same 0551599933 last one na afi ya ba be wrap up hanum the last call has come. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Mujin do watch me ka ko fiase
mami tu watch
I was sama e wo pa yesterday so washa ta no stress na university for no apana ka fere momo enyo mna nyayo
sa
enyo mna nyayo na raso mo se bi mo do bro bi al ka fere me ma ho do a academy je comprends ta copie c'est ça ba a mo copie e comprends ta copie de naso enti aba no be bi a wonye o mo man nya di last year no o mo fa be on fam bi mo na on va go to my nation I am
but that's it right intimate for free for be you wrap up na area over birthdays no be on man
birthdays go
mami ntiwe
di emfa en sorry okay right the page so ya kradwa na ye kweho mo mudi o ma woda ene ye ma mo shout out glorious birthday to you Mariama Ibrahim ene ye wa woda say happy birthday. May this year be one of blessings upon blessings, and may your life continue to be a beautiful testimony of love, resilience, and grace. We, Mariama Ibrahim Ediano. Okay, happy birthday to Abigail Uti Brago, a past student of Good Name International School, Abuaso. I wish you all the best and happiness in life, long life, and more money from your lovely proprietor, Mr. Kofi Anto. Happy birthday to you, Erica Oseusu. Today is your birthday. May God's light shine upon you, guiding you in truth and purpose. May your effort be rewarded, your sacrifices honored, and your love returned in abundance from your mom, Madam Gifty. Happy birthday to you, Asi Redu Frimpong Patrick of Ghana Immigration Service. This is CEO Asi. And ne ewa oda so onso ne odofo bi na CFA oda ima so so nyankompon onye okese pa. Ana
ASI.
Okay, ASI. Immigration. ASI Redu Frimpong Patrick of Ghana Immigration Service. Almost a title said the campus for the fire service ASI to the one. Immigration for the ASI. Assistant Superintendent of Immigration. ASI Ghana Immigration Service. Chief, all correct.
Right, my baby so our happy birthday and come our lovely twin daughters, Clara and then Clarissa. Celebrating you both today brings double the joy, and I'm so lucky to have my built-in best friends. May your day be filled with endless laughter, love, and everything that makes you happy as you continue to share life's adventure together. From your mom, Millicent, and your dad, was born of Swami magazine. Tintafwe na muduma oda wafo num se wonafo num ene omo enshankopon shampa. Happy birthday Francis Sapon aka Baddest. May your days be filled with laughter, your nights with peace, and your heart with gratitude. May you always find reason to smile, even in small things, and may hope rise in you again whenever life feels heavy. All right, and also, happy birthday and come out, lovely, Richka. I say, may every dream planted in your heart find the right time, the right place, and the right people to help it grow. Into Richka, Nyankopon Enchra, we every sofu cake ho. No say can't say happy birthday. Happy birthday and come out, Priscilla Amwako of Kwada Hilltop on your birthday. I pray that your life is filled with peace that surpasses understanding, joy that strengthens your heart, and love that surrounds you in every season. From Mr. and Mrs. Ajaman Prempe, show happy birthday. And ye BOG ne 1 week. Yes, inti ene. Dr. Edmond Arthur. Dr. Edmond Arthur. And Dr. Edmond Arthur. Yes.
Gilead medicine.
And now Tridanti na so ye me ndonfo yonko pa menua kra prekono no. And also ne 1 week baso Dr. Isaac Opoku Fofie. Dudu na friend Atala Joe. Mamukwa Krotko between 1992-93 hono economy. They will know him. Now a lecturer at Dankwa Polytechnic. And also a transition dying last month. And then you didn't know what that on me. A war I adjusted if we have in idea any HR Krotko year group 96 year group Nina Edomani HR na yakoshe a year union near Dofree na yachiche with Shana Ere. Bogo Fofi Atala Joe, then referred it.
Dr. Edward Arthur,
and so a basso Adakwajachi and a basso. Tiana da your screen is so
19 years shadow for in a say POG Amokilesio Yankujano, Dr. Edmond Arthur, Diano and a car a balm of Gilead and so on Kessben we and infancy. We are rather ending on a very sad note. Mideni Kwabena also Dankwa, on behalf of the crew, Oti Wafa Kofi Apian Kamala Miaya, and after technical crew, Nina Abuaya na Yade Maakye, the 8th January edition of the year 2026. Yes, sorry, I'm a set Jolaka and the rest of the sports crew, Abetwaso and the Amaye. Yakramo. Bye bye.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Gotta pay some bills.
Mami Togo. Na hena wokwa ubagi shewa mochemi.
Oh, me ko multi credit savings and loans limited akwaya dia ba.
Na ehon so e.
Wo de me enko na ho beba mfa so ama.
Yo,